Okay, guys, so this is the sales video for Iron, which I believe is what most of you guys are going to want to be mimicking. I don't think most of you guys are selling software, and frankly, the principles are exactly the same. My high-risk pitch is copied literally from based on the results I got from this video and the strategy behind it. So, a few things before we get going. One, this video is linked right below this video inside of your Kajabi's members area. So just go right below the video. I'll link to it so you can watch in your own time. And also the steps to this video that I'm going to be going through right here, they're all worded out, and I'm going to be going through these steps right here. But you can also go through these steps below, and I suggest when you're going and doing this, you also follow these steps. Now, I don't have slides like I use in other videos because it's literally a 10-minute video. I don't need slides to go through. I can literally do it live action in front of the video and make it just like a YouTube video. And the reason why I'm doing that, I want to stress that if I can easily make it live action or talk into the camera, I'm going to do that in a video this short because it's easy to edit, it's easy to film. If I'm going to be doing an hour-long video, before I have the script refined and nailed, I'm probably going to be doing slides. If this is your first time doing this, I would probably use slides. I would probably use slides because you're probably not going to nail it your first time, and you're probably going to have to write 3 or 4 different scripts. And when you have on your 4th script and your cost per call is really good, then do live action. I was just very, very confident in this script. I'd already done 3 or 4 different scripts. I'm like, this one is exactly what I want to go for. And the reason why I'm doing it live action right here is because when people are watching YouTube videos or people are on Facebook and they click the ad, I don't want it to seem like every other same damn sales call funnel on the internet. I want it to be a little bit different. So you're gonna notice I've added animation. There's me talking in front of the computer. I'm jumping back. It's very dynamic because I have 10 minutes in there, and so that means I'm able to put a little bit more effort in and really juice up the content to make it not so barren. Okay, I can really scrunch it a lot into 10 minutes. So that's what I'm doing here. So I'm going to be going through all these steps right here that I have listed out. I'm actually going to go and increase the size of these so you can see it more clearly. And let's just go for it. So the first thing we're going to do when we start this up is we're going to state the big result that they want. We need to hook them with the big, giant, sexy result they're looking for. Why do people run ads in this case right here? To make money faster. Okay, people want to make money quickly. If you're selling an ad course or something like that, they want to make money quickly. Same exact thing with if you're doing like an Amazon store or a Shopify store. The first thing I would show is the crazy results that Matt has gotten. The crazy results I've gotten in my store. This is my store right here, and I'm going to be showing you how to do this. And what I want to do for $20 million worth of sales via YouTube ads. You can see I'm in my Stripe account right now. Here's nearly $18 million worth of sales. I'll show you the rest of it in PayPal here in a second. More importantly, you're going to see how to do this for a new. So next thing you want to do, once you show the big result, is connect it to what they're about to learn. Connect it to what they're about to learn. Okay. Or existing business. You can see here's a business, which is going to be the points of the video. Business that I just started right here. Took it from 11,000, 62,000 to over 800,000 a month in sales just in a couple months. Now, you have to understand, what is the person looking for? What is the person looking for right here? And why am I saying this? And why am I spending so much time breaking down this result? The person not only wants to make money fast, they want to make money consistently, they want to make it over time, and they want to see it happening in a short time frame. So I'm showing them all these things without telling them they're going to do it. I'm showing myself doing that, and the person's brain is able to piece together, this guy's doing it quickly, this guy's doing it fast, this guy's doing it right there. So if you nail all the things that the person wants, you have to know what you're like. This is why it's so important to know what your customer wants, because I know what they want, and so I can talk and tell stories that plug into all those want points. More importantly, this is sustainable and something you can count on for years, a long-term source of new traffic and sales. You can see I was able to maintain these sales for years up to the point where I exited the business about right here. Even cooler, this isn't some 45-minute presentation. Okay, so now we've shown the big result and how they're going to do it without all the things they hate. We're basically going to be almost repeating our Uber promise, but also really going out of our way to back it up. Now, then what we're going to do is we're going to mention brevity, because people are going to come to these videos and you're not going to have your controls when the person first lands on the SC page. And so you want to mention how short the video is going to be, because this is our big advantage. Like, people hate 45-minute sales videos. They hate them. No one that has any value of their time is going to watch a 45-minute sales video uh, consistently. I haven't never watched a 45-minute sales video my entire life. So I want to mention that, hey, like, look, this video is 10 minutes long. So I'm not gonna waste your time. I'm just gonna get straight into the training. Why? Because this hooks them. Where I tell you my life story. I'm just going to get straight to the point and deliver the content you came for. That's over the shoulder, my exact ad targeting, the ads I'm running, the funnel I'm running, and the exact strategies I'm using. And I'm going to do it in 11 minutes. This is a very short video. And if you make it to the end of this video, I'm going to deliver a course for you to go through on your own time. Okay, next thing you're going to do is you're going to offer them an explosive bonus. And by an explosive bonus, you need to do two things with this bonus. It needs to not be something that should already be taught in the middle of this. So I'm teaching YouTube ads in this video, and then in the bonus, I'm going to teach the funnels. You don't want to go and offer them a car and then upsell them a steering wheel. You want to offer them a bonus that ties into it. It also needs to be a really juicy bonus, at least how you describe it. I suggest you back it up with a juicy bonus because you don't want to start things off on the wrong foot. But you can see right here, I showed the entire thing right here, and you want to prove that you're not offering crap, all right? Because here's the thing too, if you're working with business owners, who you most likely are, our crap meter is through the roof, especially if you're marketing to marketers, which most of you guys are generally doing. If you're not marketing to marketers, they're not going to be as jaded as marketers are, but just fair warning. But you want to show them what they're going to get for making it through these 10 minutes. And you want to really show them, like, this is a 30-minute full-fledged course. This is how you get people to stay these 10 minutes. We show them the master results. We mention it's not going to take any of their time. And we offer them a huge reward that would be worth $1,000 in their mind if they paid for it by just staying to the end of this 10-minute video. This is such a powerful hook right here. And so in the first minute, I'm just destroying every barrier that's going to get them to hop off. Because really, I just need to get them to survive a bit of pain and show them what they're going to go through to hook them. Now, also, you want to offer an incredible bonus because you want people to open that first email you send them afterwards. Why? Because if they don't make it past the 5-minute mark, all right, so my video watch time is about 40% of people make it to the 11-minute mark, okay? That's good. That's very good. But actually, I mean, I think we could look at the stats here in a second. But the other important thing is the people that don't, I've really laid out that they're going to get something juicy in their email. So they're going to come back and watch it. And when they open that first email, that increases my open rates and gets them opening my second and third email, and allows me to start hitting them really hard with the email follow-up and the retargeting. I really want them to be interacting with my content, downloading these bonuses, because what you're going to see in sales call funnels is a lot of people don't book the first week. They just don't. A lot of people are going to come back week after week and watch your content and watch those emails and interact with your retargeting ads and then book. So you really want them going through your bonus content, going through your bonus courses. Okay. So let's keep rolling. It walks you through my entire funnel. This is a full-fledged. He's never ran YouTube ads. Now, next thing right here. What we're going to do after we've hooked them, mention the explosive bonuses, we're going to show the results other people are getting. Show the results other people are getting to back up what you just said and tie it into them. Before he was able to go and do this. Okay, so I'm not going to repeat everything I'm saying right here because it's not important. What I do focus on right here is here's a bunch of people that never ran YouTube ads before. They're going to apply exactly what I'm going to show you right here, and they got phenomenal results. Phenomenal result, phenomenal result, phenomenal result, phenomenal result. Okay, so what you're also going to see right here in the sidebar is I have this progression chart right here. You can put the progression chart into yours. It's pretty easy to make if you're using any type of editing software. You just simply highlight what you're talking about. But the reason why you want to do this is if you've ever seen the ESPN's, they have this thing where they cover like 60 topics in 60 minutes or something. In each minute, they go through the topic and it highlights it right here. Why do we do that? Because people have extreme ADHD, and if you can kind of hook them with what's coming next and what's coming next and what's coming next, but you don't give them controls, they're going to just keep watching because like, I want to see the perfect ad. I want to see the key to getting sales. I want to see the key to hyper profitable targeting. So this works really well. You've never built a business, this really won't work for you. This is for professional business owners only, and I'm not suggesting you're going to get those exact results. Now, what am I doing right here after I show the results of people? I'm saying this is for business owners only because I don't want to deal with people that don't have businesses and aren't making money. Okay, so a few days ago in the group, like John tagged me and said, I'm paying $50 per call. Why are you paying like $200, $300 per call, Alex? It's because of my videos and on all the pages. I explicitly say this is not for beginners. If you want to make money fast, this will not work for you. You have to have a business. You have to be making money. And I scream that in almost every part of the funnel because I'm just going to give you a bonus tip right here. It's so damn hard to train like 5 salespeople. Okay, if you can, you want to only have quality calls. If you only have quality calls coming in and you have these warnings in there, you can have one salesperson taking like 8 calls a day and doing $10,000 to $15,000 a day in sales. Like Mike does $10,000 to $15,000 a day in sales, at least usually about $5,000 a day in sales on the low end, and he's the only person I have on Iron. And if I was getting $50 phone calls, I would have to have 2 to 3 people. And the thing you have to understand about sales call funnels is that your sales call rep has a huge impact on it. And getting a person to competency where they have a good, consistent close rate is very hard. And so you want to have as few reps as you possibly can. You don't want to have a lot of reps. Okay? And so you don't want low quality calls. So what I do right here is I introduce the keys and who this will work for. Okay, so how does YouTube work? Why is it so much better than everything else out there? Okay, well, YouTube is absolutely amazing for all these types of businesses right here. It's blown up all these businesses you can see. If you looked at Purple, if you looked at Ty Lopez, if you looked at this business, they absolutely crushed it. So I'll just let you watch this part with me. Okay, so I talk about my results after showing other people's results. So let's begin from there.
Giving you a course worth thousands of dollars if you just make it to the end of this 11-minute video. Now, quick warning, those are all business owners. They already had successful businesses. That's who this training is for. If you're a beginner, you're just starting up, you've never built a business, this really won't work for you. This is for professional business owners only, and I'm not suggesting you're gonna get those exact results. What I am suggesting is I'm gonna show you exactly all the things we've discovered along the way that were keys to getting those results. And I mean absolute keys, because I've been able to do this in multiple niches. I've been able to do this in supplements. I use this to sell 18,000 subscriptions at my SaaS company. I use this to sell over 8,000 copies of a $2,000 product. I've used this to sell consulting. I've used this to sell services. And then by far the most important thing, YouTube ads are a blue ocean right now. Not many people have been able to figure it out. Not many people.
So what am I saying right here? These are the results I've gotten. These are the results other people have gotten. And this is amazing for you. That's really what I'm saying in step 2, because it works in all these niches and it's a blue ocean, and you're completely missing out by not being this blue ocean. That's what we're really saying right here. These are my amazing results. These are the results other people have gotten, and you're going to get some really cool stuff in a very short period of time. And you want to listen because this is amazing for you. If only you had this thing. If only you had this thing. And I'm going to tell you 3 keys that will allow you to have this thing. So we've really hooked the hell out of them. They have the big result they want. They have this bonus coming in. They're seeing it's working for other people. They know it works for them. If they care anything, which they do because they opted in, you have them on the edge of your seat right now. And so now you have them looking at this big potential thing that they can get. And now we need to separate them from it with our keys. All right. And the thing that separates them from their goal and getting there is us. We're between that. And if they just had us, oh my gosh. But we're not going to say that. We're basically going to show them that. Okay. So for example, in Iron, I teach them something, but then I don't teach them enough of it, so they can't use it. They're going to need to hop on a call if they want my ad script, the targeting, or the funnel explained for them, because they're special. And Hyros, it's very nasty because I show them all the money they're losing, all that they have to gain, and how much more money they could make. But again, they don't have Hyros. They don't know how to set up these. They don't know how to set up this software. They don't have the system. So again, that's even kind of more evil in a way. It's not evil because it's honest, but at the same time, like we're not setting them up for success unless they hop on a phone call with us. So I want to talk about these keys real quick that we're getting into, the 3 keys. So the goal of your keys should always be to show massive gain or ease of gain. That's what you want your keys to do. You want them to show ease of gain or evidence of pain or evidence of loss that causes pain. What does this mean? Really easy. So what I do In the iron pitch, for example, most of my keys, in fact, all of them are ease of gain. So what does that mean? I have this ad script I use. I have this ad targeting I use over and over again. I have this funnel that I use over and over again. I just template this thing and it gets me results like this every single time. Ease of gain. Or evidence of loss. In Hyros, most of them are evidence of loss. I show them exactly how much money I was losing by not having this on. I show them how many ads I was turning off and causing me loss. I show them and explain to them how AI works with the ad pixels and show them that they're losing right there. So either way, they're put in massive pain or they're on the fence because they're like, oh man, I have ease. This would be so easy for me to put in that. And we want to use this ease of gain and evidence of loss to cause enough pain to get them on the phone call. For example, if I'm doing the iron pitch, think of how much better your life could be. Think of all the things you're missing out on just by not knowing these things. Think about how if you just had this ad script, everything would be better. Think about how you could get off Facebook ads, how you could stop getting banned, all those things. The ease of gain is right there. Just put your hand out. Evidence of loss. You're losing so much money right now. You could be making so much more if you just plug this in. If you just knew which ads of yours were the true winners, if you just knew what ads were killing it, if you just knew what ads were not losing you money, you'd make so much money. You're spending a house payment every single year. What then happens? Hey, look, your business is unique. You're unique. Give us a call. Okay, so let's look at me doing this for the ad script.
People are going to know the keys I'm about to share with you right now. That means if you're able to get your business onto YouTube ads, you're able to enjoy a huge chunk of the pie that you're really not going to be able to enjoy anywhere else while making your brand famous. Look at what this has done for similar brands out there like Purple,
Again, we're still on step 2 right here. Show them potential and make them realize what they're missing out on. Show them the potential and make them realize what they're missing out on.
Lopez. There's even lesser known brands out there like Organifi that have generated tens and tens and tens of millions of dollars just selling supplements. Long story short, this is where you want to be, and I want to share the absolute keys with you right now. So let's just get started. So there's 4 keys to running a very successful YouTube ad campaign. If you're able to grasp these, you're going to do substantially well. And the reason why most people don't do well on YouTube is they don't understand these things way. So look at
Okay, so the 4th key right here is always going to be the close. Okay, so how to scale fast is simply apply these keys and get help doing it. So you'll see that in a second. The 3 keys are really the ones that we're talking about right here. The perfect ad, key to getting sales, hyper profitable targeting. So let's watch the first key, but it's the same thing over and over again. All right, these keys don't they do build on themselves, but it's the same process 3 times. And so you want to find out 3 things that describe massive gain to them easily or cause massive pain to them. For iron, the things that cause them massive gain would be the ad script, the ad targeting, and altering their pitch to sell high-ticket products. Now, if you were doing like a make money online product or a course selling something where a person, I don't know, is gaining something where they get on the phone, what you want to describe is the results they can get. So like if we're doing an Amazon course, all right, so the first thing you gotta do is find the perfect product. And we sort of describe the perfect product and say, actually we have this template we use to find the products that we walk through with most people, but it depends on what you're looking to do. Move on. Next thing we're looking to do. All right, the next thing you do is have perfect store layout with this type of script on the page. You want to lay out the store. You want to lay out your site like this. You want it to say this, this, and this on there, and you want to avoid these 3 big things. We actually use this template for all of our clients, and this actually blew up one of our client stores to $100K a month. Okay. And then finally, you need to be able to put these specific words in your titles. Okay. So you want to put this word in and I don't know shit about Amazon, guys. This is just me throwing stuff out there. You want to put these words in your title, this word in your title, and this word in your title. And every single product, we have this cheat list of things that we go through that help optimize the product around this. And in fact, we've actually optimized client stores based on all 3 of these things right here. And it just allows them to blow up and blow up. This is some of our students. This is why you see Bob right here broke $100K a month, just applying these 3 things to a store. And so what you're doing right here is you just lay out 3 barriers to easy gain, usually if it's MMO. Okay. It's allowed Bob, and you want to show people getting the results and maybe quitting their job or doing the whole 9 yards. Understand the things we've talked about so far and always work those in. But work it in 11 minutes. So let's just look at how I do this in the first key right here.
This one video I have showing on the screen right now, this is literally just a PowerPoint presentation, but I'm using a very specific script that I've used for years over and over and over again. And this is one of my best performing ads. This ad generated millions of dollars in sales. A few keys of this ad is in the first 5 seconds of the ad, you need to call to your target market. Don't try and get everyone's attention. Just call to your specific customer. That will save you a ton on ad spend. More importantly, you need to get your call to action out in the first 45 seconds of the video. Don't try and talk for a long time.
Okay, so one thing I want to point out right here is also don't just be a dick and not give them any useful information. Like, give information that makes it look like you're an authority and know what you're talking about. If you just beat around the bush, you're going to look silly. So give some information, but of course, in 2 minutes, I'm not going to be able to describe how to make the perfect YouTube ad, but I'm going to give them as much as I can.
Don't try and make a long form ad. Your key is to get people off of YouTube. Finally, in that first 5 seconds, you want to tell a story that creates curiosity. What do I mean by that? You need to tell a story where you don't reveal exactly what you're going to be giving away, what you're going to be selling, what you're going to be offering. You need to talk about the benefits and not quite tell people exactly what it is. Because when you do that, that's going to create the curiosity for a click. That's the format I've used for ads over and over.
So just a general tidbit with these. Create some unique content. Create something that you view that's different. Because people, if people are going to listen to you hop on a call, they want to think you're doing something different. You're doing something that other people aren't doing. You have some secret sauce. Okay, I've shared a little bit of things that show, man, this guy has a lot of secret sauce.
And over again across the years, and it's worked like crazy for me. And while I've used this script for years, other people like Leo here, for example, his business went from 20 to 150,000 a month, copying what I'm going to show you.
And that's the pattern. Show the key. Show how easy it is to get results with. Show people getting very easy results with it if we're doing easy gain. If you're doing evidence of loss, show people losing and then benefiting from not losing. So if I was doing Hyros right here, show a person saying, man, I was losing so much money on ads. I was able to scale to 100,000 a month by getting rid of this waste and unlock so much more scale. So show people backing up exactly what the key states. The final thing to this pitch is that's really it. We're pretty much done at this point. Is we want to get to the final one, right? We want to get to how to scale fast. Right? And this is the last key right here. And what this does is it lays out the potential and everything they have to gain. And the one downside is this video doesn't fit everything they're doing. So we're going to go over everything they have to gain and how fast they can get results. How fast they can get results. How fast they can get everything they want if
the 80,000 a month. Steven right here was able to use the combination of tactics that we've shown you so far and take his business past 300,000 a month. And in number 4, I'm just giving you a brief warning because I've seen this in my business, especially. I lost tens, actually hundreds of thousands of dollars really learning the stuff that I'm sharing.
And what the final key is also going to be is don't go off on your own and do this. You're going through the minefield. You're walking through the minefield. You're going to get blown up. You're going to waste so much money. The way to scale fast is just get the blueprint. Get this blueprint. Have a template ready for you, aka hop on a call.
With you right now. However, when I see people go and trial and error this, they always lose a good chunk of money. Actually, a lot of money. And I'm just letting you know right now, be prepared if you want to trial and error this and do it on your own. Just understand you're going to lose some money up front.
So look at how I present this final key and not like, hey, you're screwed if you don't do this without me. I just present all the things that are going to go wrong. So if we're at this point right here where we got through the 3 keys and we've kind of really separated them from what they want and put us right in between them, what we're using in the 4th key, or the 4th part right here, is we're just making that separation a little bit more ugly. Look, you need to find some reason why they shouldn't do it on their own and prepare them for it. Don't tell them, hey, look, you're going to lose money if you don't talk to me. That's not going to be received well. If you just say, hey, look, I want to let you know this is going to have some challenge up front. I know I've made this seem really easy, but a lot of times when people do this on their own, they lose a lot of money up front. I lost so much money. So just be prepared for some trial and error. It's going to suck at first, but the potential is huge. Okay. And so what I like to do at both of these ones right here, for Hyros Iron, is I described like, hey, look, the potential's, it's there. It's going to stink at first. It's going to stink because everything has this long learning curve. Anything you do in life is going to have this problem where you go up, you have to go down a little bit to go up. And it pains me because this is exactly what I'll say at this point. And it pains me because I know that if people were just to talk to me or I were able to look at their business, they'd be able to skip past this part altogether, the down point, and just get to the up point. In fact, I've seen so many people do that here and here and here, and it pains me again because this video, I think it honestly caused more damage than good because I know that you're going to go out there and try a lot of these things and you're going to go through this down point. And I can't really give you a one-size-fits-all solution because you're not a one-size-fits-all business. You're not a one-size-fits-all person. And so what I wanted to also add to then this video, after the content's done, is I wanted to mention to you, hey, look, you are a unique business. And if you want to go forward, you need a unique solution, which is why I want to offer you a call close. That's how you go into it. You're going to see me do that exactly right here.
because YouTube isn't as consistent as other ad platforms for finding your traffic right away, but the traffic is there. And once you find that traffic and you get your product, which is really going to be one of the only products marketing in this way right now, especially one of the ones using the tactics that I just shared with you that are going to give you an edge, everything can explode because YouTube is the second most searched search engine in the world.
You're going to go down. It's going to stink. Be prepared to lose money, but the potential is here. It's so incredible.
Traffic you can reach there is unbelievable. And a lot of other ad platforms, once you start to scale, it starts getting really, really hard because you run out of limited interested people on that platform. On YouTube, you can go out there, and once you get the ads right, once you get your sales videos right, there's nothing that stops you from scaling up fast. That's how I took my business from 0 to 200,000 a month in its first 30 days. And it was able to take it past 7 figures a month. I was able to break $1 million a month cash
there,
exclusively using YouTube ads within the next 90 days. You're not going to see the ability to do that on any other platform. And even cooler, unlike other platforms, it's consistent. A lot of other platforms, the cost is going up and down, and it's because it's so competitive over there. I'm also not getting booted off left and right because Google Ads has really, really good support. But the coolest thing about it is it takes me very little effort to maintain these.
I know that people have pains with Facebook. I know where they're having problems with Facebook. I know the problems people have with Facebook ads, and I'm laying into that right here. Like, you'll escape from all these things. The benefits there, the potential's there. You're going to go through the down period, but the potential. If only that down period wasn't there, how could you possibly solve that? Phone call.
Ads, and it has taken me very little effort. I can actually go a week without looking at my ads, and it keeps coming in. And so this completely diversifies me and my traffic and allows me consistency and safety in my business. And then finally, almost every single time I launch a business, every single time I launch ads or help someone launch ads in their business, it's a blue ocean. They're one of the few people marketing this type of product. Or in a worst case scenario, in a small handful of people advertising this type of product, unlike other platforms where there's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people advertising the same product. So that loss up front, it is so incredibly worth it. And it frustrates me to tell you that in this video, I feel almost could cause more damage than it does good. So I want to also give you an alternative to going out there and trial and erroring it. So look, the drawback to this video is your business is very specific. And obviously this is a recording of me, so I can't go and look at your business and say, this is the exact target you need to use. This is the exact type.
Okay, so we're at the close at 11 minutes. Lightning fast.
The script you want to use for your ad videos. This is the type of sales video you want to run. And here's exactly the type of keywords, placements, and competitor websites you want to target on YouTube. If I was able to look at your business, if you look at all the businesses I've helped below and in my business, it's pretty easy for me to consistently point out this is exactly how to do it. This is where to start. And it's really easy for me to prevent that massive loss and allow you to get to that scale a lot faster. Sometimes it can take people months and months and months to finally find that click. And by that time, they've lost $5,000, $10,000, $30,000 on ads, which is a shame because if they just knew exactly how to make the scripts, exactly how to go and make the sales video, and exactly the targeting they need to be using, there wouldn't be any need for that struggle. So what I want to offer you is just exactly that. If you go to the link that's appeared right below this video,
and we're at the close. Okay. And that's really it. The close sequence is exactly the same as is in the other videos. Literally in Hyros, I have copied and pasted the close sequence from before. It's the same thing we'd be doing in other videos. And the most important thing is that we get to that close after separating the person from the thing that they want to do, their big vision, cool thing. I don't know how to draw that. We put us in between it, and then we make that call the way to get to us, which then gets them to their big thing. Okay, so this is how the script works. I'm going to be pasting this below the video, and I'm also going to make another section after this. It won't be a video with all the links to our pages, so you can just kind of see everything I'm doing right there as well. If you have questions on it, tag me in the group. This is the new script and how it works. Not too different than the other scripts, just a lot faster and a lot quicker. And I wanted to cover that with you guys so you guys can apply this because it's just so much easier to film these 10-minute videos. And the conversions go up every single time when I do it for myself. And so I think it's a lot easier way for you guys to get results much faster from your SC funnels.